Coach Norwood, my man, thank you so much for looping me into this session. Fired up about this. I think it's going to be an outstanding session. Wish I was there in person, but and honored and grateful that you allow me to be a part of it and share some of the things that we're doing here at College of San Mateo. So, hello to everybody in the audience at the AFCA. You guys are all there doing great work. And I want to share a little bit about what we do here. I'm the head football coach at College of San Mateo. My name is Tim Tulloch. I've been at College of San Mateo 28 years and as the head coach since 2018. And the topic of transformational coaching is near and dear to me. So I wanted to share, and Coach Norwood is allowing me to share a little bit about what we're doing here at College of San Mateo and why it kind of fits this topic in this realm. Um, so, as a head coach, purpose. Why do we have a football program? What's it about? What's the foundation? What are we trying to accomplish? And so, when we step back as a staff and we looked at why we have a program, first off, everyone outside they see the game days on Saturday and they say, "Shoot, that's a team built to win." Absolutely it is, but we define winning a little bit different than everybody else. Yes, championships are nice and winning ball games is great, but winning for us is building young men so they're built for life. That's winning to us. So team built to win, men built for life is the purpose and the core of our football program. And I know we're living in a world that's getting more and more transactional by the day. Um, Everyone's going to that side of the boat, and we're really rooted on the other side, right? So what our program is for, we build championship young men. This is a human development program disguised as a national championship level junior college program. Football is the vehicle, and it's what we use to teach and build young men for life. Okay. Um, why is this important today? These are current stats in California. One in three young people grow up without a mentor. One in six African American high school students in California drop out. This is now still today. Uh, young men who drop out are much more likely to be unemployed, incarcerated, or live in poverty. And when you look at where our state spends its money, it costs 81 grand a year to house an inmate in prison. All right, that's a problem, right? And that is again our why, right? We want to find ways to impact these young men and change the math here, change the statistics. And so, how do we do that? And so, I think each one of us could trace back, a lot of our success to that one mentor who poured into us, challenged us, showed us the way. I know I have them, and they've changed my lives. I mean, they've changed my life, and I think it gives us a chance to, through the game of football, do the same, pay it forward. And so, the impact of one mentor, these are statistics on the other side of the fence. Students who meet regularly with a mentor are 52% less likely to skip school, 46% less likely to do illegal drugs, and 55% more likely to be enrolled in college. It matters. Having someone in your corner matters. And, a lot of the kids that we work with each and every day may not have two parents or may not have a mentor in their lives. And so don't underestimate the power of our reach and our impact. And so um, we believe that that's the game changer. Having a someone teacher, mentor, involved in their lives full time, can call at 2 in the morning. You can call a coach when you need somebody. Similar background, similar neighborhood, similar ethnicity. That they can have. Our coaches can have an impact on thousands. It's exponential. The amount of kids that we cross on a yearly basis, right? So we believe that's the how and the why. And so in addition to serving in that role, which we all understand, let's be intentional about what we're teaching, right? So we've created a program, right? Not just a football program. This is a program to build men called Built for Life, right? And we start from the ground up. It's concrete, pouring concrete and laying down rebar with who they are as men. So we do workshops on establishing core values. What's right? What's wrong? Take the gray out. Their attitude. Are they going to wake up every day and complain about the hard work or complain about what they don't have versus be grateful for what they do have? Work ethic rooted into them, persistence, finding ways to find solutions and overcome problems because everybody's got them. Taking ownership, getting rid of a victim mindset, ownership and accountability for what we can control, all the way to habit formation, championship mindset. We do workshops on all these things. These are things that we think are important to building this next generation of leader. And so we start with this. All right. Then we work to decision making when they're not with us. Things like casual sex, consent with a young lady, um, alcohol, drugs, um, how to de escalate confrontation, how to communicate, how to put your ego and pride to the side in those situations, all the way to relations with law enforcement and police, to how to manage a traffic stop and de-escalate that so everybody gets home safe. All these things that we want to be in front of, how to handle things at a party where there's alcohol and substance in front of before they get into those situations. They'll hear our voices. They'll help guide them through decision making under pressure when they're away from us. All the way to teaching selflessness. So things in the community, something bigger than you, whether it be reading to kids on Literacy Week at elementary schools, to handing out food at food drives, to those that are less fortunate, to being donor matches at the Be the Match cancer drives. Finding ways to do something for somebody other than yourself, learning how to be selfless. All right. So I think that's a big part of building them as young men. Then investing them in a life plan, right? So every kid you ask wants to go to the NFL. We need to work a life plan in parallel, right? So it's pouring into them and helping them build a dynamic resume, helping them take that resume and then create a LinkedIn profile, helping them prep for interviews, what to wear, how to shake someone's hand, how to present yourself, how to answer questions in an interview, what questions to expect, all the way to helping them get internships in companies. Get behind those walls, build confidence that they can do these things that maybe they think these are things that other kids do, not them. My message to the coaches out there is pour in beyond the game, use the game, um, I think as an avenue and a vehicle, but be intentional about it. And I think for me, if you ever, if I can help in any way, Coach Norwood, feel free to give out my contact information. But I appreciate you guys listening. I appreciate you guys, and what you do each and every day with these kids, because you are making a huge difference. I know we are. And if I can help you in any way, just reach out. Okay. Appreciate you guys. Take care. Have a great rest of the conference.